that Americans don't think about Canada and their first thought is people in the bush living off the land, killing the moose to eat, putting the bear skin on the ground in the log cabin with the fire and the plaid shirt? What do you think Canada, what are you talking about? No, that can't be real. What? Americans have a lot of guns because they shoot each other. Canadians have a lot of guns because we eat the animals. Because our country's bigger than yours, tiny amount of people, we live in the bushes. Canadian goose, kill the goose, eat the goose, mount the goose. What do you mean? No, this doesn't make any fucking sense. That doesn't make any sense. What do they think Canada is? Just ice? What are you talking about? No, I don't believe that's real. Republicans don't associate Canadians with hunting. No, that doesn't mean, that can't be like a common thought. Like, isn't it? No. It has to be a common knowledge that Canada's associated with hunting and animals and living off the land and nature. The moose, you kill moose. Deer, you kill the deer. You kill the coyote. You kill the bunt. You kill all the food. All the because we live in the bushes. No, that doesn't make any fucking sense. What the hell are you doing? Our country's bigger than. Nah, this don't make sense. You have to take hunter safety courses. You know how I was talking about all the gun licensing? You have to take hunter's courses so that you don't fuck up the ecosystem. Like, you can't just go and shoot all these coyotes, right? Because then you'll fuck up some other population of animals. So if you want to hunt a deer, you got to go get your deer tag, and it's got to be a certain age and blah, 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 blah. Because we got to nature, harmony. This doesn't make sense. What do people think Canada is? What the fuck? Do you think we're just like ice? You think we're only the top part? You think we're like, what? No. This is like Montana. You think Montana? That's like baby Canada. Alaska's baby Canada. No, this doesn't make sense. What do they think we are? Canada moose. Oh, because you guys think we ride them. You don't think we eat them. You think we're riding the bear and riding the squirrels and shit. No. You think we're riding the Canadian geese? You know how evil Canadian geese are? You gotta fucking shoot those mother. Oh my. No. Oh my God, because you think Canadians are friendly that we don't hunt. Stop. What? That doesn't make any sense to me. When you think about Americans have guns for protection, to kill each other. We have guns to live on the land because we live in the nature country. No, I don't believe that. I don't believe that's true. That doesn't make any sense. What? What? No. What do you mean? Republicans are like supposed to be the hunting, gun-toting nature people. But then again, when I think about Americans and like hunting, I picture like the fake hunting. You know what I mean? Like, cause we take them on trips in the fucking Yukon or whatever, where they have a hunting guide and they go and they stalk the shit and whatever. Or they have like dogs that they'll let out the birds and then the dogs will go and. No. I need to Google this. Americans don't associate Canada with hunting and like rifles. Like our Mounties on the horse. How do you think we live up here in the forest and survive with the bears and shit? And the wolves and the cougars and the mountain lions. The animals up here are gnarly, man. I refuse to believe that. That doesn't make any sense. Sidebar, how do you think we survive living amongst wolves and cougars and bears and all these animals they want to kill us when there's a little bit of us and the more of them than us? How do you think we survive? Y'all think it's like motherfucking Snow White when we're dancing and holding hands together? And we're all just the cougars? They're not like, they're like, what? How are we supposed to survive in the bush? We also often hear Americans say that we don't have freedom of speech, that they're the only country that has freedom of speech. And it's all because our charter says freedom of expression, which is the exact same thing. You just can't defame someone else because then you're taking away their rights, which means your speech is not free. And nobody else really has a lawsuit culture like the States does. Like, we're not always suing everybody. The other thing is that Americans always say they're the only country that has freedom. And us other rich democracies look at each other like, what do they think they're free from? Because it's not violence or income inequality. Why is that? You tell me. Like, I feel like we're kind of under the impression it's because you guys don't learn, like, world history. You don't learn about, like, other countries' governments and stuff like that. You kind of just learn about why the States is the best ever. So you think that no other country has systems that the States does. But I always have trolls saying to me that you don't even have freedom in Canada. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I can walk into a hospital right now, free of charge, no matter what happens there. And sure, like, we just pay taxes and you guys just pay insurance premiums, but, like, for people with pre-existing conditions, you're not really eligible for a lot of shit in the States. Or, like, if you can't afford your insurance premium, then you're in debt. Like, we don't have really medical debt unless you're in a small town and you're having to, like, go to a city for cancer treatments and be, like, staying there all the time. But I might be wrong on that, don't quote me. Though we do have extended insurance here, so you can get, like, your meds covered and, like, chiropractic and all that type of shit. But I'm not fucking eligible for shit because your girl's bipolar as fuck. My butt is fucked as a fuck. And because I take 3 medications and I can't take the generic ones, they are regular $300 a month. And I'm really lucky right now that they're covered because my income was low last year. So I get psychiatric med coverage. But most people don't pay that much for meds. Oh, and birth control's free here now. I was gonna say you have to pay like $30 a month for birth control, but birth control's free here in BC now. Like, IUDs, everything. We used to have to pay like $300 for an IUD if you didn't have extended insurance. Plan B was like $50. Man, that's so cool. I can't believe I didn't even know that was happening. I haven't been as up to date on politics since I've moved here. I gotta figure out the election system in Langley and shit. But yeah, this is funny. You can't have like a bazooka. But yeah, everybody's fucking hunting here. What the hell? But we also have like restrictions on hunting. If you want to go hunting, you need to have a hunting license and be trained in that. And you need to like you have to get a tag. You can't just go out and like fuck up the whole ecosystem and wipe out all of one animal. There was a time when there was too many coyotes and it was $50 if you brought in a coyote and my brother was going buck wild.